Yeah.
What's good? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Polls and Podiums. As always, I'm your host, Richard, joined as usual by my boy Quadine,
Yes, sir.
motorsports enthusiast and musician. What's up, man?
Man, I got some motherfucking shit to talk. I got some shit to talk.
We both got some shit to talk,
God damn it.
but
Some things need to be said, bro.
some things do need to be said.
Yeah,
So I want to go ahead and start off this episode by saying I'm sorry to all of our followers, everybody who's looking for episodes and content that wasn't coming out. We've had a really hectic period. We had some career changes with us. We've had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. If you follow us on socials, you see we've been spending a lot of time trying to get our cars up to par. We are actually going to drive the Fusion to Austin for the race instead of renting a car. So we've been trying to make sure everything is good with that. We will be in Austin for the Lone Star Le Mans, but we will talk more about that on the WEC episode that we will have coming up shortly. This episode, we are talking Formula One. So we're going to get into the driver market. I guess we can call it a market. The market has settled a bit. We kind of know where mostly everybody's going to land, but there are still a few question marks out there, at least to my knowledge, as to who's going to go where. If I'm wrong on these, correct me.
there's 3 seats open still.
Okay, because I have 2 and a possible. But we'll go ahead and jump into that in a second. You said you got some shit to talk, so let's go ahead and let you get it off your chest.
God damn it. This isn't even about the driver market, motherfucker. Okay, this is about the fact that every other team is caught up and Checo isn't doing it, and by fucking Zandvoort, whatever, someone else needs to be in that fucking seat, bro. I'm tired of this shit. He's not doing a good job. He never does a good job. He's never going to do a good job. I don't know why we re-signed him. He needs to be cut. Fuck, put Logan Sargent in the fucking car. He'll do better at this goddamn point. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad.
So I let you say it, because normally I'm the Checo hater. Normally I'm the one banging on Checo and just going hard and going hard and going hard. But there were people talking cash shit when I was talking about him getting re-signed and saying that it was the wrong move, it was the wrong play, and it was the wrong play. And now it's evident to everybody. I really hope that there is a clause in there that's going to be able to terminate the contract. Literally. I heard a rumor that it was something like if Checo fell 100 points behind Max or something like that, but I don't know. So we will see how that develops. Dude,
it's like
totally subpar, completely subpar.
Totally, and you can't, now that everyone else is caught up, and we have both Ferrari drivers who've won a race, both McLaren drivers who've won a race, and both Mercedes drivers who've won a race. This shit is not acceptable to not have both fucking Red Bull drivers who have won a race.
Didn't Checo win a race this year?
Fuck no, Checo hasn't won a race this year. Like, what? Checo's barely made it to Q3 in most of the fucking sessions, dog.
Well, he was doing okay at the beginning. That's why he got the contract extension.
He was doing okay, but no. I think he got 4th is the highest he's finished this year. We'd have to check the standings, or, his records for this year, but goddamn. That's not okay when...
He said 2nd.
Oh. That's right. He did. What race was it? Because somebody... Was Japan, it when George Russell...
Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain, he had 2nd place.
Really? Oh, that's right. We started off with the 1-2. Both. But still.
I thought he had a win. But still, yes, both Red Bull drivers should have a win. Granted, the Red Bull does not look like the Red Bull of old. And
No, but
when we released this new concept of Red Bull, I had a really bad feeling. It looked so drastically different. I was like, fuck.
it wasn't a
Something
good
tells
move.
me this is going to go really bad.
It kind of
Um,
did. It kind of
and
did.
it has. It
It
has.
had.
The car's gone the wrong direction. And Newey's not working on the cars anymore, so there's no fix coming.
Nope.
You know, um, we're just gonna have to box it out for the next 2 years or
Yeah.
the year and a half. We're just gonna have to make it work, man. I was really hoping that we would just dominate all through this period, but it clearly does not
It's
look
not
like
gonna.
that's going to
No.
be the case.
No. And even if Max takes drivers, I think constructors is gonna be up in the air no matter what this year. And next year it's gonna be full
Oh,
fucking pals.
constructors is up in the air for sure. Without a doubt,
Yeah.
constructors is up in
Without
the
a
air.
doubt.
I got the numbers right here. It's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. We can jump into that since we're talking about it. Red Bull's sitting at 366 points right now in the constructor standings.
Mhm.
Ferrari is 345, 21 points. That's a race. Next race,
That's
they
one
can
race.
take the lead.
Literally.
It's there. Mercedes is the next team back. They're down. They're back by 100. 100 points on Red Bull.
Really? So McLaren's not doing as hot as we thought.
Where is McLaren? I mean, they're running, but they're not third. Let me see. Pull my stats up here real quick. Constructors. Oh, I'm sorry. McLaren has 366. Red Bull has 408. So Ferrari is 21 points behind McLaren. I read that incorrectly.
Okay.
408 points.
That's what I thought. I was like, McLaren's up there, I thought.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I fucked that up. So McLaren is 52 points, basically two races, one potential race, away from taking the dub,
Yep.
or pulling ahead, and
Yeah.
Ferrari is right behind them. So it is a three-way battle right now for the constructors' championship, and a three-way battle where we have a one-legged fucking horse in a race
Limping.
because we are lame because we are one driver down. Like
Literally.
he isn't even fucking there.
You might as well not be. Fucking put Nick DeVries in the car and do a better job.
He's subpar, man. He's not qualifying well. He's crashing the fucking car. He's qualifying in the back. He's finishing in the back. He's fucking washed.
He's
fucking
washed.
replace him, man. So, on that note, though, I do think that that's the reason that there's a question mark on one of these three teams that still have an open seat.
What are the three teams you think have an open seat?
Unfortunately, so a lot of people are not going to like this take, but so let's go ahead and just jump into it. Red Bull, Max Verstappen are confirmed currently for the Red Bull seat. Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez at Red Bull, as of right now, with the current contract standings. Ferrari is Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. McLaren, Lando, and Piastri. Mercedes has Russell and Kimi Antonelli, supposedly, though he has not been confirmed.
Yeah, so that seat's still technically open.
Yeah. Aston Martin, Fernando, and Stroll.
Yep.
RB has Yuki confirmed, but Daniel was not.
No?
So
that makes me think that he's going to get pulled up.
It makes me think that he's going to get pulled up, which I'm not a fan of. Like, he is
I think anyone's better than Checo. He's outperformed Checo this year in the RB.
But Yuki has outperformed him. And I'm not
Yuki's consistently outperformed him.
I'm not a huge Yuki lover, but he has consistently outperformed Daniel.
I don't deny that, but I don't think Red Bull likes Yuki. Red Bull likes Daniel.
I don't care. He's a Red Bull Junior, and you need to give him the opportunity. And Daniel had it and fucking left. So he does not deserve. His performances so far have not been stellar. They have not been mind blowing. He does not deserve to get moved up over Yuki.
It doesn't mean they're not going to do it, though.
I know it doesn't mean, but
I'm just saying.
I would not be a fan of the move. As a Red Bull fan, I would not be a fan of the move. I'd be upset.
Who do you want to see in the seat? That's
If you're going to
available.
move a driver up, give Yuki a shot.
And then put
He's
Liam in
done
the...
better. He's done better. He's consistently done better. He's shown improvement every year. He's matured. He's gotten better. He's gotten faster. He is the leader of the RB team. Give him a shot. If you don't want him there, what better way to get rid of him than to put him in the car and say, see, we
fail.
told you that it wasn't for you, and then cut him. And if not, he fucking shines. And we've got our driver.
I don't think they're going to do it, though.
I don't either. I think that they're saving that fucking slot for Daniel again, which is just fucking stupid. Just because he's got the fandom. We still need to win. Checo has the fucking fandom. If that's the only reason that we're putting the driver in that seat, is because he brings fans. Checo brings the Mexican fans. Daniel brings the Danny fans. But that's not going to bring fucking W's.
I think if... what's it called? Danny gets pulled up, Yuki's going to start shopping when his contract's up. See what he can get.
Unfortunately for Yuki, I don't think that he's in high demand.
He's not going to be in high demand, but that guaranteed there's going to be some seat somewhere that he can take. And that's going to get him out.
There are.
Audi still needs somebody.
So we haven't finished our list yet. So Haas has confirmed Behrman and Ocon. Sorry, Pearl was trying to chew on the cable to my camera right behind, which is why you see the camera shaking and shaking. This is just, I'm fighting her over here, man. I'm sorry, everybody. So over here being a ruckus. So Behrman and Ocon for Haas. Alpine has Gasly, but that other seat is open, to my understanding.
It is.
Williams has confirmed Carlos Sainz and Alex Albon. We will go into that rant shortly. And then Sauber so far only has Nico Hulkenberg confirmed.
Yeah.
So technically there are 3 seats open. But if we're talking about Yuki making a leave because he didn't get the Red Bull shot, one of those seats is gone, which leaves Alpine and Sauber. I really don't see Sauber taking Yuki. I just don't.
You never know. I really didn't see Carlos going to Williams.
I didn't see Carlos going to Williams either, but I don't think that it's that Yuki wouldn't want to go to Sauber. It's that I don't think Sauber would want Yuki.
Really? Who else are they going to get? They're not going to get anyone.
They can take F2 drivers. They can bring a number of people. There are other drivers out there. It doesn't have to be one of the trash drivers at the back of the grid.
It's fair.
You can give somebody else an opportunity. You can bring one of these F1 Academy drivers in if you really want to make a splash. I'm just saying there's options. So let's talk Carlos Sainz to Williams.
What a dumbass. What a dumbass. That's what you get for waiting so goddamn long, Carlos. You get to go to a trash team that's barely midfield. I wouldn't even count. They're only midfield because the people behind them are so much worse.
Williams is, yeah.
Yeah.
Williams is 4 points in the constructors. Sauber has none. They're ninth. Ninth with four. Ninth with 4. But hey, don't be 4, Mr. Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent.
I understand that.
Logan Sargent's the reason they have 4.
You know that. But at the end of the fucking day, bro, it's not like Carlos Sainz is going to show up in that car. It's not like Carlos is going to show up in that car and all of a sudden they're going to be fighting for the fucking constructors.
No, They're not going to be fighting
No,
for the constructors, but they're not going to be the fucking backmarker team.
they're not. They're already not the back marker team, but that's only because the teams behind them can't even get a pit stop right.
They're a backmarker team. They're not the last team, but they're a backmarker.
Exactly.
It's
It's sad for him and his career because it's
I'm
not going anywhere at Williams.
he's not.
He's not.
We'll see. Williams could make some strides. We'll see. It's a new gen of car coming. We'll see what happens.
I'll
They're
believe that
doing
shit when I
things
see it.
different.
This is saying Haas is going to win a constructors championship.
We're not
I'll
talking about
believe
winning
it when
constructors championships next year. That's ridiculous. But these teams have to make progress to be able to get there, and they're showing progress. You're having a Williams team was doing nothing, a Haas team that has been doing nothing, that is now in the middle of the pack. That is they're not trash. They were trash. They were the worst fucking team on the grid for years, and they're not anymore. So they're making improvement, and it's not ridiculous to say if they kept that improvement up into the next generation, whatever changes they're making, and really invested in the next gen, that they couldn't be fighting for something different. And same with any of these teams.
I don't believe it. I mean, like, sure, anything can happen, but like, do you know what I mean? Half these
A
teams
big,
don't even have their shit into it. You know what I
no,
mean?
but a big part of
And do-
development is having a driver that can give you appropriate feedback so that you know what to change and so that you know where to go with the car to develop the car. Carlos is one of those drivers. Logan Sargent is fucking not.
Well,
You
no,
know,
but neither is Alex.
Alex is. Alex gives good feedback. He was with Red Bull for a while. He was with like he's a decent driver, man. He slept on.
I'm sleeping on him right now.
What I'm interested to see is this new Haas. Because I think a lot of the reason that Haas is where they are is the scrappy fucking drivers that they have in those cars.
Well,
And
one of them's already leaving.
both of them are leaving. They have
Yeah,
Behrman and Ocon.
exactly.
Like it's confirmed. Like Magnussen won't be there next year. They're talking about him going to IndyCar WEC.
Yeah.
So that's completely new lineup. It I don't see that ending well for them. I think this being an off year since they decided to take a hard left. Going to be
I
interesting.
think I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, Ollie Behrman's gonna do so good," but he pulled up in a Ferrari,
He's a rookie in a Haas.
and now he's a
He's a
rookie
rookie
in
in
a
a
Haas.
Haas.
It's a completely different situation.
I expect
Some fuck shit.
yeah, I expect Mick Schumacher, not Max Verstappen.
Yeah. Same
It's
with fucking Kimi Antonelli. If they throw him in the Mercedes, sure, he's in the Mercedes, but he's a rookie.
yeah, but I think that's very different. It's a better opportunity. It's like Russell. Russell came into
100%.
Mercedes. Well, I guess he drove at Williams first too. So
For like 3 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. He
They
could be
didn't
a
get thrown into a Mercedes.
he could be a very big liability for that team if he starts crashing that fucking car in a salary cap
That's
era.
what I'm saying, man.
It's gonna be interesting.
If
Let's
he
see
pulled like
how much
a,
wizardry Toto's got.
if he pulls like a 2018 Charles here, bro, he's not gonna have a good time. And neither is their fucking budget or their wallet or any of that shit.
I'm really interested to see. Mercedes turned it around. I got to give them credit. Like they figured out whatever the fuck was wrong with that car. They figured it out,
100%.
and
100%.
they have turned that car around, and they are fucking competitive. So I expect them to be in the mix, fighting with McLaren and Ferrari up here at the top two. I think down to the
100%.
end, it's going to be a goddamn battle. So I'm curious to see next season.
Yeah.
That'll give us a real good indicator because Mercedes will have a dominant car. And if we still have Perez, I guess that gives us a level playing field with Mercedes, is that we'll have one shit driver and one good driver, and so will they. But I think that gives the leg up to Ferrari and McLaren in the constructors.
It does. It does.
Like, fuck, man. Like, at some point, you gotta. I understand that Checo brings a lot of sponsorship money. Carlos Slim is a big investor. He brings a lot of fucking money. But Red Bull, come on, man. It's not worth the W's.
It's not.
It doesn't matter how much he's bringing. And Checo is destroying so many fucking cars and crushing so much shit and causing so much damage financially. Like, I'm sure he's eating up whatever the fucking sponsor is bringing in anyway. So just cut it.
I don't know, man. We'll see. They're not the Red Bull of old.
They're not the Red Bull of old.
And it's
going to be a very different next gen. It's going to be an interesting transition for my team because Newey has been there since the beginning. So this is going to be a whole new chapter for my team, and I'm so anxious about it, man. So anxious about it.
He might be going to Aston.
Yeah, I heard that Newey may be going to Aston, which makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. He likes this Honda engine, apparently. Because Honda's going to Aston. So he'll be kind of on the same development course that he's already been on, using technology that he's already been using. It's going to be... Aston's going to look gross, but same situation. You got one good driver and one shit driver. And the shit driver ain't going no fucking where in that situation. Unless Lawrence decides to sell the fucking team.
Literally. Which that's not going to happen.
No. He just, I can see it now. Adrian Newey signs to Aston Martin. My son's going to be world champion. Just watch. No, he's not. No.
Fernando will take a new one, though.
Fernando will take a second.
Fernando will take a new one, though.
He'll take another one. He'll take him. He's like, I'll add another to the checklist.
Exactly.
In the twilight of my career.
Fuck it.
But I don't see Stroll taking it ever.
Ever. I don't even see Stroll helping with the constructors. 1 or 2 points.
I'll say he has been better this year.
Except for the fuck shit with the fucking Danny.
But that's you're always gonna have a Stroll moment. Consistently gonna have some Stroll stupidity at some point in the season.
Yeah.
It's been a season where we're coming down to the end. Summer break is almost over. Hopefully we'll get some confirmation on the rest of these drivers, know where everybody is ending up.
Yeah.
But let's see here. I do want to say you are absolutely kicking the shit out of me in fantasy.
Am I? I'm not gonna lie to you.
You dropped quite a bit. You were in like second for a long time, just holding it down, and I was getting the shit kicked out of me.
I stopped looking at my lineup every week.
I did too. I've been super busy lately, so I stopped setting my lineup.
I haven't looked at it since like I want to say fucking. Oh God, that's sad. Yeah, I want to say I haven't looked at it since like Monaco.
Been rough. It's been rough.
Yeah. Man. Oh fuck.
But just to reiterate, for anybody who is going to the Lone Star Le Mans at WEC at COTA in 2 weeks, we will be there. Hit us up. Send us a message. Hit the DMs. Leave a comment below. Hit us up. Let us know that you'll be there. Catch us out there at the track. We'll be happy to meet up. Talk some racing. Debate if you're an alternate team member. I will be there supporting Porsche. Quad will be there, obviously supporting Gazoo. For those of you that know, I for me, it's more about the GT3. My boy loves the hypercars. He's Toyota Gazoo on the hypercar. For me, I'm really a GT3 guy. So it's Manthey Racing, Manthey Porsche that I'm there to see. Love Hurst Team Jota killing it, Penske killing it. But for me, I'm passionate about the GT3 running. So I can't wait to see Team Manthey. Can't wait to see some of these F1 Academy drivers who are participating and will be there as well. Hopefully we'll get to meet Dorian Pond running with the Iron Dave squad. Looking
Hopefully we
forward
get to
to
meet
that.
everybody, bro. We'll spend
Man, I
the whole
cannot
weekend in the
wait.
paddock,
We
Doug.
will have paddock pass access for all
Yeah,
3 days, so we hope to bring you
yeah.
as much footage as possible. Broadcast live. We will be recording a podcast or an episode from Austin while we're there.
Yeah.
Depending on what signal looks like, we may try to record one from the paddock. We have no idea what facilities are going to look like or what access we are going to have at this point, but we will definitely keep you updated. Look forward to it. For those of you who are in our area and haven't caught us, we have been frequenting a lot more car shows, car meets, things like that, trying to get out and about with more auto enthusiasts. If you catch us out, come up, say hi. We've always got stickers with us. We'll be happy to throw you some stickers. We will have merchandise available for sale and some swag stuff to give away while we are at COTA as well. So if you do see us out there, if you do see the Ferro Fusion, hit us up. Let us know. We'll be happy to throw you some stuff. Thank you guys, as always, for all your support. Again, we apologize for the huge delay and gap in content. We've been super busy, but we are back. We definitely want to make sure that we stay consistent and keep it moving from here.
Back to your regular scheduled program.
Yes, sir. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. We have discussed, just to let you guys know, we were kind of catching up every race, kind of doing a race recap. I feel like every racing podcast, every Formula One podcast kind of does that. They go over a race recap, rate the drivers, things like that. We want to do something different. We don't want to keep dropping the same fucking content that everybody else is dropping, the same shit that everybody else is dropping. So we're going to try to take a different twist on every weekend and come up with something a little bit different to discuss and bring to the table. So if you are looking forward to that, let us know. We hope to see you guys soon. Look out for next content. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
Have a good one, y'all.